What's up? I want to give a shout out to my homie Mike. I'm wearing his threads right now. He got a clothing line called Lloyd Lewis, and he got this dope ass Houston jacket right here, bro. Check this shit out. It's kind of backwards. You know what the fuck it's saying though, because we from Houston. We rep our shit. Look, the Lean and Cup right there. Texas. What did they say? Clutch City. The skyline right there. Dope jacket. He got all kind of shit. He got sweatshirts, hoodies. Y'all check my boy out. What up, Boko Gang? It's your girl Kiera coming at you with another video. And I have one of my best friends here, aka my sister Ranchel, or Shorty Matharula on Instagram. So you already know what's up. So by the title, as you can see, we're doing a vegan mukbang, and we got some good food, bro. Let's show them the food, bro. Yeah, let's show them the food. Look at this. These are vegan meatballs and the rice and the cabbage, and she got vegan nachos, bro. It's real. I never had vegan before. So she wanted to try it. She wanted to try it, so that's what we're doing. Small portion. Let's see. I usually don't eat black olives, but I'm gonna try it. It's probably good. Bro, you got a little kick to it, spice. I say so, spice. It's them herbs. If y'all ever eat vegan, they put a lot of herbs and spices in their food to give it that flavor. And this shit is what are we gonna talk about today, bro? Man, what's on your mind? We about to call out the gay community. LGBT. And disclaimer, before anybody gets on our ass, we are in the community, so don't get it twisted. I feel like what I don't like is the fact that I feel like people be trying to make a profit off of the community, and I personally don't like that, because it's real life a lifestyle. Like, females really be falling in love with females, and dudes really be falling in love with dudes. Like, this shit is real. Sorry, this shit good. I'm gonna start off with the Kevin Hart situation. Everybody wanted Kevin Hart to apologize for some tweets that he tweeted years ago, and it wasn't even nothing they get offended by. It was, what did he tweet? I think he said something about, I don't want my son to be gay or some shit like that. I honestly don't want my child to grow up like in the same sex, only because the judgment that comes along with it, or bullying or whatever. And I feel like maybe that's where he was coming from when he said that. I don't feel like it was like, well, I don't like gays, period, or I have anything against them. It's just that as a parent, when you see what goes on with people who are different, you don't want that for your child. So it makes a lot of sense. And I'm not making excuses as to saying what he said was wrong, but maybe the delivery just came off the wrong way. I also feel like that this might not have nothing to do with the LGBT community, with, you know, all this sensitivity for tweets that happened years ago. Because it was another incident, I think, where it was a college football player or basketball player, one of them. He had tweeted some shit, like, he was tweeting like one of his homeboys or something, and I think he was like, that's gay or some shit like that. And they wanted him to apologize for tweets that he had tweeted when he was like 15 years old. I feel like that's some white supremacist shit, and they hiding it behind the LGBT community. And with Kevin Hart, I feel like that's some, we gonna let you host the Oscars, but you gotta kiss our ass first before you can host it. Like, we want you to apologize, even though you apologized years ago. Even though this tweet was tweeted years ago, we gonna pull it back up and we gonna throw it in your face and make you apologize. Like, it amazes me how people will be in the industry for 20 something years, and then all of a sudden, a video or whatever that they recorded, or somebody may have recorded like 5 years before they even got discovered. So that's what, a total of 25 years, and it just want to now come to the surface.
It's like, why? Like, who has the time to dig up shit like that?
It's like a gay agenda being pushed, and not even necessarily by the LGBT community, I don't think. Even within the music industry, like, for example, right now, that nigga Young Jock just dyed his hair blue. And it's all laid, fried to the side, laid down and slick and shit. And I'm starting to see a lot of male celebrities do that. Like, who else was it? Usher, this nigga put a perm on his hair. And I'm just like, okay, at this point, I feel like this shit is somewhere in the contract. Like, in their contract somewhere, they gotta, you know, demasculate them some type of way.
We're not trying to sound like no conspiracy theories, bro, but if you just do research, a lot of stuff that's going on and that's been going on, it's been in our face the whole time. Like, and of course, you know, we're older now, and when you're younger, you're a kid, you really don't know, you don't really understand. It's just a lot of shit that's being pushed. I don't feel like it's a coincidence with this whole government shutdown, which, by the way, let me just say, I'm gonna need y'all to stop taking taxes out of my check if the government is shut down. I'm tired of y'all taking like $200 out of my check, bro. Like, what? $200? Government shut down because Trump wanna be an ass, and he really acting like a bitch. So that, you know, if he prolongs it like he's been threatening to do, it'll affect people getting refunds. And, you know, everybody want their refund. It'll affect people who are on food stamps, SNAP benefits, and I feel like that's definitely important, especially, you know, families who have children, you know, single mothers who have children, and if it's gonna affect, you know, the money that they need to get food to put on the table for their children. I personally have a problem with stuff like that. And for those of you who work for the government and voted for this man, how do y'all feel?
Good job.
I want to know how y'all feel. Yes, let's give these motherfuckers a round of applause.
Good
because
job.
y'all did an excellent ass job.
Okay, back to the gay talk. Transgenders and gay men, I want to call y'all out a little bit, just out of love.
No disrespect. Again,
No
I
disrespect.
have a friend who's a transgender. I've been in a relationship with a transgender who was a female to a male, so you probably didn't know that.
I don't think so. I'm up here like, the thing is, everybody ain't gotta accept your lifestyle. Like, why y'all gotta push it on people? Because someone doesn't agree with your lifestyle doesn't automatically make them homophobic. It just means that they don't agree with your lifestyle. Christian Keys recently, I think he had went on to Twitter or Instagram, one of them, where he was basically saying that he was having gay men jump into his DMs, sending him the egg emoji, asking him, you know, what's up with you, and he simply nicely asked them to stop. He was never disrespectful. He said, I respect you for living your truth. Now all I ask is you to respect my truth. Do you know these niggas, I'm just gonna say, these niggas, you know, jumped on him and he got so much backlash and they was throwing a homophobic word around. And I'm like, how? Like, how is that homophobic? Like,
Right.
if he's just asking y'all to stop sending me the eggplant emoji because I'm not with that gay shit. And they did the same thing with Genuine. You remember he went on the I think it was a while back, he went on a talk show and they was trying to get him to kiss was it a gay man or a transgender something, and he said no.
It was a transgender. I think it was a transgender.
Don't quote us, y'all.
We don't know. Just Google it.
Because he did not want to kiss that person, everybody called him homophobic and was, you know, throwing all these hate slurs at him and stuff like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, people have the right to say no, I don't want you to kiss me. And because he did that, he homophobic. How?
Sometimes in the gay community, we can be like, well, I'm not gonna say we because we're a part of the community, but we could be like, you know, we don't want people to judge us. Then we turn around and we judge and bash other people, and that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? If Genuine doesn't want to kiss a transgender, it's because he's not a part of that. That's not his lifestyle. That's not something that he does, and that makes him feel uncomfortable. You don't want to be in a position where you're feeling uncomfortable, so why would you want somebody else to be in a position where they feel uncomfortable? That made him uncomfortable because he's not a gay male or a bisexual male, and that's not his thing. It's a respect thing, and for some reason, people are just funny. Like they never want to. People don't want to be fair. You don't want to be judged, but you want to sit up there and judge other people. Like that's not how that shit works. It don't work like that at all.
But y'all been doing a lot lately. Recently, probably maybe a month or so ago, it was a transgender trying to it was something he was dealing with Dwight Howard. You remember that?
Yep.
But why did that person, whoever he was involved with, go and air that shit out and was trying to make him look all bad?
I know why. Clout.
Yes.
Clout. People love clout chasing. It's 2019, baby. That's over.
Also, maybe he didn't want to come out as a, if he is bisexual or whatever he is. Maybe he didn't want to come out that way. He didn't want the world to find out that way.
Or maybe he didn't want to find out at all because people, like we're talking about now, people judge. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he has a brand, and you know what I'm saying, and especially when you are in the position that he's in, and if he was to come out, about being gay, he would low key lose like a lot of endorsements with the school. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised, like how many people who you think is so like gay friendly, and then when you come out and it's just like, nah, we don't want that a part of our brand. And speaking of judging, bro, I'm glad that we are talking today. Talking about judging. This is what we not gonna do in the gay community. I hate when people are like, stud for stud is gross. And I only say this because we're women at the end of the day, and it does not matter. People have a preference, you know what I'm saying? And so if you're a stud and you like studs, I don't give a damn. For people within the community to be like, oh, stud for stud is gay, like
that's the point.
We're all gay, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I'm confused here. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand. You mad at somebody for still liking the same sex just because they dress the same? Like, that's, I think I'm around like the way it is. It's so good.
I just want y'all to stop doing the shit because y'all making us look bad.
Look bad.
The whole LGBT community as a whole is looking bad because of the actions of what's been happening with the.
And let me say something for you femmes. I believe it's okay to change your mind. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But don't be talking about, oh, I'm a lesbian. I don't fuck with niggas at all. Like, no, I'm just a straight ass lesbian. And then you turn around and you fucking it. Oh, if you are unsure, or if you're bisexual, just say I'm unsure or I'm bisexual. And don't be low key sleeping with men, but then you out in public talking about and judging other people who sleep with men. That's in the gay community. Don't do that. Right. Don't do that. Don't do that. You secretly sleeping with men, but then in public you judging other people for sleeping with. Like, come on, baby. It's okay if you take the pipe. It's okay. Ain't nobody judging you. If you bisexual, then be bisexual. We need to stop judging bisexual people. You know what I'm saying? In the community. You know what I'm saying? Bisexual people are not confused. They're really not confused. They genuinely like both. You know what I'm saying? Like they do. There are some people who date both at the same time, but then there are also people who will strictly date a woman, and that's who they're dating at the time, or they're strictly date a man. But being bisexual does not mean you're confused. Now, coming out as bi-curious, baby, I can't mess with you.
Let's stop this whole boys can't be bi thing. You've heard that where they like,
this is low-key my first time kind of hearing this, and now I'm a little irritated by it.
Yeah, everybody have a problem with a bisexual man, but nobody has an issue with a bisexual woman. Like everybody's okay with a woman being bisexual, but let a man say he's bisexual and he like dick and penis. The whole world goes into a frenzy. Perfect example.
You mean dick and vagina?
I don't even know his handle. It's this dude named Deli Boy from I think he's from Sacramento. I just followed him recently. it's a video that he dropped on YouTube, and it went all over, you know, Instagram and everything, and it was on Real Star, and it's the song called Bisexual Problems. And in the song he talks about how he likes to suck dick and eat pussy, and he's like real raw with it, and he's like real honest and true. And everybody came at this man, calling him all kinds of gay ass nigga, faggot, and go like this, and they was all shocked. Did I hear this correct? Yeah, you heard it correct. The nigga said he's like,
Nene said from Housewife, I said what I said.
Y'all probably know a bunch of low-key closeted bisexuals. You know?
Yeah, you just never know.
I was just about to say, some of y'all favorite artists are bisexual. Y'all rap artists at that.
At that.
All the ones that claim to be thugs. But yeah, we gotta stop that too. And that's in our community as well. A lot of people say, nah, boys can't be bi.
They can.
That's outside the community, and yes, they can.
We definitely can be bisexual.
Everybody needs to stop worrying about what everybody thinks about you.
That's the worst thing you can do, is consistently be concerned about how others think or view you or see you or whatever. That's the worst thing you could do. Read the 4 Agreements. It's a good book. If you read, or even if you don't read, start reading. And one of the things that they say is to don't take things personally. A lot of times when people come at you with negative shit, tell them, well, you're this and you're that, whatever the case may be, that's low-key a reflection of how they feel about themselves. I know who I am. I'm secure with who I am, and I know what I need to work on. So anybody else that tries to tell me about myself, you don't know a damn thing about me and what I've gone through and what I'm going through. So it's just like, you can't take those things personally, because they're not beneficial to you. And if you know that you got some fucked up ways that need to be changed, then as long as you are working on those ways and trying to change them, do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, put that work in and reap the benefits of that shit, because positive vibes only.
As long as you content with yourself, you should not give a fuck what anybody has to say concerning you. Because honestly, their opinion on you has nothing to do with you. That's their opinion on you.
Yeah, and it's opinion. They're like assholes. Everybody has one. Understand? You gotta separate the truth from bullshit. If more than one person comes at you and tells you the same thing, then you need to sit back and reevaluate. Okay, maybe I am doing certain things. But if it's just like one, maybe 2 people, and that's just about it, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's just one person, baby, I don't have to check nothing. You know, I'm good. All right, y'all. So big shout out to Sunshines. If you're in Houston, Texas, that's where we went, because they have some good vegan food. Even if you aren't vegan and just want to try something different, or transitioning, or you really want just like a healthy soul food meal, definitely check them out. I'm plugging them in because I believe sharing is caring. For those of you who have subscribed, I fuck with y'all. I love y'all. People who are active, I fuck with y'all. I love y'all. Bye.